line, we probably give him what he needs to get through the day. I gotta stop being rude to people, random people. Now the trolls, yeah, I don't even know him though, so I still say fuck him. But I could do it in a different way. He came in at the wrong time when I was just blocking everybody off my page. Everybody, you said anything, I was blocking you. He thought shit was a joke, so he said something. So who fault is it really? He's. You looking like sheesh. That's how you running your program over there? Oh, I'm very strict on my program. You wanna do my nails? I'm going to the nail spot. Everybody was kung fu fighting. You bitches pussy stinking. I never told y'all to upload a 49 um video of my short. I never told y'all to do that. I never gave you permission. Blue, you can't put blue on a green screen or it's gonna show. So every time I put it on the backboard, it show. Which is so weird. Where the fuck my girl Shawnee at? It's 2:34. I ain't seen her. My girl Shawnee cheating on me. She done found a new broadcaster. This ain't work like this. I can't live like this. Where the fuck is Shawnee? I should have made the live. Where the fuck is Shawnee? I need Shawnee to be my TikTok supporter. Cause baby, we some monetize over there too. Hey y'all. Let's yeah. You want me to cook?
No.
Oh, okay. What you cooking today? Dirty rice and cabbage?
Rice
Fish. This banana pudding was for me. You said go for it? Oh, you ignore the fact.
I just answered the question.
Thank you. You want some? You can have some. Here. Here. Good job. All right, y'all. See, I like to lay down when I talk to y'all. I really do. But I can't lay down right now. I gotta sit up and talk to y'all. I'm finna eat this. Should I eat this or should I wait till I eat and then eat this for my dessert later? Cause I'm gonna need something. I'm gonna be mad I ain't got nothing. Should I wait? Wait till it get real cold. I think I'm gonna wait. This too good. I think I'm gonna wait. Move. I'm gonna wait. So after I eat dinner, I eat this too. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need this. Then that's Patty. Nah. Gotta save her. Don't save Patty. She don't wanna be saved. Alright. Please don't call my phone today, y'all. Y'all both looking the same. You a fake Corso. You mixed with something, huh? What you mix with? sickness? You just hurt? Okay. I mean, you do look like one. You're just small compared to all the ones I be seeing. They big. Your daughter big though. Your daughter bigger than you. You let your daughter bully you? You do. Take your food. She make you eat her cat. You. She even eats yours. If I throw this shit right now, I bet your daughter gonna get it. You think you gonna get it? No, I'm talking to you. Are you not listening? You're lazy. You try to use your beauty to get what you need. You using your eyes and shit. I noticed your eyes and got a little glossy now. Like, what about me? Face ass. Here, get on my nerves. Go in the cage, Lucky. I ain't gonna give you that one. Go away, Lucky. Jay used her beauty to get what she want. Go on. She not fighting. She be looking around like she just start heading to you. She start heading to you. You can throw Lucky whatever you want to do. She gonna walk up for hers. Move. And I ain't gonna let her. She gotta make her look cute so you wanna whoop her. Hey, how are you? I'm doing well. I'm actually having a great day. And I would like to tell you all about it. These dogs funny as fuck, bro. Lucky when I saw with me with no leash on, y'all. And she came in the liquor store. So she ain't got a leash. But she was slipping and sliding. So I put her out. Of course, she was walking like this. You ain't get no more. If I throw this shit right now, I bet Lucky gonna get it again. It's not. I'm not giving you one. You ain't even trying. See, you doing that cute shit again. It ain't working. Lean your ass the other way. Keep trying that. That don't work no more. You gotta work. Ain't nothing down there. I ain't doing that. That's him clicking. That's embarrassing. Gone. Your daughter beating your ass. It's so embarrassing. Your daughter is beating you at everything. At everything. Your daughter is smarter than you. That don't hurt you. That don't bother you. You ain't saying. You don't care, do it. I ain't never met a bitch okay with being dumb. She don't lie. Look at her. She like, chill. She don't hear nothing I'm saying. Lucky understand everything I'm saying. Jay don't even understand. Lucky, come give me a kiss. I give him the cage. Jay, come give me a kiss. Now get in the cage. Pay attention to what your daughter just did. Look at your daughter. Out my face. Once I give it to you, you dip. Go on, girl. Okay, here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jade. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You don't gotta be embarrassed. Don't look away. Now go. Go. So you gonna ask me, hi, bro, how are you? I said I'm great. I had a good day. I would like to tell you about it. And that's it. We don't talk about my day. None of that. I should throw up in your mouth. That's what I'm thinking about doing. Throwing up in your fucking mouth. These two right here together, the best combo ever as a kid. And when I taste it as an adult, still the fucking same. Best combo ever. The green and the butterscotch. The red one, don't do the red one with the butterscotch. The red gonna overpower. The red peppermint is only to eat alone. I only started eating them when I got grown. Because as a kid, the only red peppermint that I liked was the soft ones. Because the red is for the grown folks. Them nasty. You get a kids the green ones. You want a green peppermint? Girl, you ain't getting no peppermint. You ain't never been to church. Did they take you to church? Why your teeth look like nubs? Like, did they break out or something? When did you break them? Hell, have you just never had teeth right there? They look so weird. Like, you can't even really bite nobody. Or can you?
What? Dogs gonna use them little teeth.
Oh, at the front?
Maul somebody.
Oh, they use like they jaw. Because Lucky got massive teeth. Come show your teeth off, Lucky. Come here. Show him your teeth, Lucky. Move, Jay, so Lucky can show him. Come up. Show your teeth. Tell Jay to move, Lucky. Come here, Lucky. Make her move. Make her move. Thank you. Thank you. Show your teeth. He hot. Look, he got all of these. Jay don't barely even got those. Lucky got all them. Lucky shit, look. Ooh, if she could grab you by the front one, though, that's the crazy thing. I feel like if this dog bites some fucking body, it's over with for you. You better hope she don't bite you in your ass, because she probably gonna rip off a piece of your motherfucking ass cheek. And we putting it in a picture frame, bitch. Your ass gonna be on the wall, decomposing, bitch. This dog is a good dog. I need more dogs like you for sale, though. But your other dogs, I'm not gonna teach them to not bite. I'm gonna let them be free. They're not gonna bite me, but I'm not gonna be big on them not biting. I probably won't pop them or nothing. I'm gonna train them a different way. Like, you are house trained. I feel like you have to train different dogs depending on what you're using dogs for. I trained her to be in my house. So I feel like the way I trained her worked perfect for having her in the house, except I did not get into that barking on an early age. I should have started when she was young and she wouldn't be all that barking every time the door. I let that cute shit slide and let her do too much. And now she done got, this barking has gotten out of control. But my next dog, I'm gonna teach him not to bark until he needs to bark. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. I'm gonna teach him how to guard, and I'm not gonna take away his biting confidence. I'm gonna let him bite. But I want him to be in control so that he like just not snapping at everybody that's walking by. But if some shit go down, I want him to extend that attention like, ooh. Yeah, go in the cage. And I want his name to be Kobe Jack. Yeah, Kobe Jack. That's such your little if you have a son, I'm gonna keep one of them. And his name gonna be Kobe Jack, but he ain't gonna be like you. His tail not gonna wag and all that shit. His tail gonna stick straight up. His tail not gonna wag, and we probably gonna get them ears fixed on him, just so he can look a little bit more. Nah, I don't like. I like your ears on a dog like you. I would keep the ears, but he would definitely have to be named Kobe Jack. And he would have to be black. I would only keep the black one just like you. Or unless I do it with another Malinois. Actually a full Malinois. And let it breed you. That would be dope. And keep a boy dog. And call it Kobe Jack. And he'll be a beast. Because I'm going to teach him how to jump through car windows and all. I'm finna watch a TV show. Get off of them potatoes. You don't know how to cook. Unless it's something I don't know. Lil Chris the Rapper is live. Lil Chris the Rapper is live. Y'all go check out Lil Chris the Rapper live. He the hardest rapper out there in Shreveport. Jason Lee under fire for allegedly using 50K of city funds to book him and his friends. What? Jason Lee is on fire, as Armand Wiggins said, because Jason Lee used Stockton money to book him and his friends some trips. Oh no 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 no! I thought Jason Lee had money. That apartment's cute. He in one of them old buildings downtown LA. And he got a little balcony. You like those? Yeah, it's big. He got a full fridge and everything, a full kitchen.
The fund is typically tightly controlled, meaning they don't really let you spend that fund, and must follow strict rules for approval. Okay, if $50,000 from Stockton's risk mitigation fund was used for a rounded-out comedy show, the city manager suggested that it wasn't used for its intended purpose, preventing financial risk to the city. It was used for a comedy show. So that's why are you taking money from here to save a comedy show? But maybe they thought, well, hey, I'm bringing this to the city. The show is going to be canceled because it could be used for event cancellations that could be costly. So maybe the workaround was like, hey, this is event we're bringing to the city. Maybe we can use some of this money here. So, I mean, I probably would have thought that too. Because you could use the money for event cancellations that could be costly. But maybe he's just, instead of paying for it and canceling it, they just said, we'll just keep the event, have the event in the city.
So basically, Jason trying to help the damn city.
But the city manager said, this wasn't, we didn't do this. This wasn't intended, you didn't use this for intended purposes of preventing financial risk to the city. It was allegedly done without proper authorization. Because the vice mayor was connected to the performers, it could raise conflict of interest concerns because they're Jason's brand. It proved that he has been misusing public funds. I mean, no, improvement that could be seen as a misuse of public funds. Okay, which is why this is now under investigation. If you want, okay, here we go, here we go. Now we're going to get into how it can create kind of like legal issue, all right, misusing the city's risk management fund, okay? Misappropriation of public funds. What it means is spending
That's not long. Come here, let me grab your tongue.
other than what it was
Lick it out.
allocated
Lick.
if the risk mitigation fund is only
Lick.
for covering
I'm finna pull your tongue. Lick.
emergencies or protecting the city from legal
Do it again.
financial risk, if you
Lick.
say
Let me
for a
catch it.
comedy show, especially one
Why you want-
tied to
Let me catch it.
Jason's friends, could be viewed as an unauthorized diversion of this can be a
I want my own kid.
offense
Move. Get away from
under
me.
California law.
If I have a kid, you gonna be a big sister?
Also, it can
Hmm?
conflict of interest. California
You gonna be a big sister?
1090.
If I get a baby,
Political Reform
you
Act
gonna take care of it?
prohibits public officials from influencing
You're not gonna let nobody get my baby?
financially benefit
You gonna walk my baby to the bus every morning?
or associates
Did she ride the school
with
bus?
vice mayor didn't directly
Hmm?
pocket the money, helping friends get paid or benefit could be seen as self-dealing. This can lead to ethics and investigations, fines, possible removal from office, in extreme cases, criminal prosecution, also fraud or false representation. If the fund
Go in the cage.
accessed under the pretense that the payment
Go.
was for legitimate risk mitigation,
Cage.
i.e. preventing cancellations, penalties for the event, but the real motive was something else, it could be argued as fraud against the city. Fraud charges in public office context are taken very seriously and can result in both criminal penalties
Go breath on.
and civil lawsuits. Civil contempt.
Girl, go. You fucking up production.
City council or state auditor can investigate, and if misuse is confirmed, they can demand restitution.
You don't like this light?
Paying the $50,000. If they
Go.
fail to comply with investigating orders, civil contempt penalties like fines or suspension could follow.
Go in the cage.
If no crime is proven, it could be political distrust, it could be damage to his political brand, media backlash. Opponents can also be used against him to push for resignation or recall. So the bottom line is, if Stockton's investigation finds Jason Lee knowingly authorized or benefited from using the fund for personal connections,
Stop doing that.
from an ethics violation,
Come here, you okay?
misappropriation,
Come here, Lucky. Let me check on you.
carry felony charges and possible jail time. Now, I don't know if it'll go that far. I don't think Jason Lee.
Now go in the cage.
Doing it that way. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna run too bad.
I don't think he need 50K.
You know, I'm just gonna lean. I'm gonna lean into the fact that, you know, yes, I do feel like Jason is very self-absorbed, and a lot of even him being in office, throwing the parties, doing it's more about look at me, look what I did. It's all about me being less about the city, less about giving a damn about people, bringing the city up, just more about saying, look what I've accomplished, I'm the best, you know what I mean? I do think that 70% of everything dealing with them, 95%. But I want to leave room for the fact that Stockton doesn't have much more. And he's doing office there, he's from there, and perhaps the guy just really wanted to bring something different to the city. He wanted to have some fun in the city. If you've been to Stockton before, you know it's really dead out there. It's kind of dangerous. People are bored. There's nothing to do. It's a lot of crime. It's nothing to really look forward to out there. So I think by him
Thank you for liking my live. Thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up.
whether they're his friends or not, whether it's about his ego, it still was a nice thing to have there because it gives Stockton some hope like, hey, we can have some entertainment here. People will visit the city. So I like to think that perhaps he was doing that to just try to revive the city a little bit because the city is really a dead zone, honestly. There's nothing going on there. So, you know, I do think that, you know, Jason Lee
Go in the cage, girl.
if he's able to create these events and they're not just for his own self-loathing and you know, antics and just for his friends and not to just say, look how cool I am. And if it's actually for the city, you know, I think that it's a good thing that he's there, he's doing the work, and, you know, he's trying to bring things to the city. Now, I'll say you got to be careful because a lot of those people, they're traditional people. They probably don't understand what exactly he's trying to do. And they're probably threatened by him. They probably feel like he doesn't deserve to be there because, you know, he makes them uncomfortable because he's shifting the culture over there, which it does need to shake up. It does need to shift. And so I would just say, you know, you just got to be cautious about how you move and make sure every T is crossed, every I is dotted, because people are running for you, right? And
They
then,
already ready to
you know,
look
at
for a
the same
reason.
time, people
Because
wanna-
he's a weirdo, first of all. If you're Jason Lee,
Shout out to Jason Lee.
I ain't gonna be too. I don't know Jason Lee personally, so I can't say much, but your image is already fucked up.
You know, so they want to see, oh, Jason Lee stole the money and made it about himself. Jason Lee did this. Jason Lee did this. How the hell is he the mayor? Oh God, you know they want a reason to trash his accomplishment. You know what I mean? So I think that you know he's got to make sure that everything is tight and right over there because he does hold a big power and office over there, and people are watching, and people are ready to say, you're trash. And look at Jason Lee, himself as you did. You know, he did it with Kanye West, pretended to be Kanye West's manager, and then all of a sudden he pocketed all the money, according to Kanye, and didn't do no managing, but did all the Balenciaga. You know what I'm saying? People have led to Jason Lee, knows how to move money around, all for himself through his whole entire career. So I'm not surprised that he's moving money in office, if he is, but we know, you know, Jason Lee knows how to move around money. And one thing he does know, he knows how to get money, move money in different places, you know, fund this and fund that, and make it look like, whoa, you know, so we know that. But I just hope that he did everything the right way, and I hope that his intentions are pure behind it. And here's the thing, even if he did do it and it was not right, maybe he didn't know. Maybe he didn't know that it could be a problem. Maybe he didn't know that he couldn't use the money for that. I mean, this is his first
Get away from
time.
them sausages. Go in the cage.
Maybe let's give a little bit of grace on that because at the end of the day, maybe he was just trying to bring some entertainment to the city. You know, I'm trying to give a little bit of the doubt because here's the thing. I like the Wild 'N Out thing being there, but like it's really hard for me to, in my spirit, to just totally feel like he was doing this for the city and less about it itself. You know what I'm saying? But I'm giving it out. I'm not gonna wish him. I think Jason Lee will be fine. Just a little controversy, but I mean, what would Jason Lee in office be if there wasn't any controversy? I mean, that's part of the brand. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm wishing them the best of luck, and I hope that they keep going against the stock and just make sure it's coming to the right way. All right? So, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think that Jason Lee knowingly moved that money around illegally and misappropriated the funds, or do you think that it was an honest mistake, or do you think that everything was clear and people are just hating on him and office don't want him to be there? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below.
Probably a little bit of all of it shit. He probably stealing, doing it right, and haters at the same time. Can I have some?
Say something?
Can I have some too?
No.
Okay, I understand. I just want one.
Some views may run to stone. Your discretion is advised.
Hi, my loves.
What the fuck?
For today's video, I want to get on here and talk about Cardi B, get pulled, witchcraft, symbolism, and magic. Now, most of y'all obviously see this title as either thumbnail, and you're probably thinking to yourself, what the hell is going on? When you look at someone like Cardi B, you wonder, damn, she shot to success and she was super successful back in 2017. When she first came out, most people just knew her as a reality TV star and an IG comedian. And then as time went on, within a year to a couple months of her being on television, this woman shot to superstardom. Granted, she's always had a fan base before she was popping, but Cardi B shot to superstardom in a way that was unbelievable. You then think to yourself, how did somebody get this much success just off the back of the internet and not even write most of their music? Most people oftentimes
I don't feel that way.
payola, this is obviously rock success created by labels.
I don't feel that way.
Two, you have to be super, super lucky.
It was the story behind her. That shit is real. It might seem like it, but it was basically people felt sorry and people like to see the underdog win. That's all it was. That's true. She came at a great time. I don't think the world even gave a fuck about Nicki Minaj at the time. Nobody was talking about Nicki. Shit was just regular. It's not that.
And even though she does have a blog on Instagram, Nicki Minaj isn't known for being a liar. So Nicki Minaj, 3 years ago, back around
I have to say I agree. Because everything keep coming back to truth. That's why I gotta wait. Give her some grace on the Jay-Z shit. If that come back true, I'm done talking.
One of your favorite rappers went and did voodoo. Like actually went to a voodoo person on multiple occasions. And so fucking dumb. Went talking about it. Not only talking about it, but went talking about it to people and didn't know that somebody that was in air reach. Would you still like that person? Y'all so motherfucking stupid and foolish. Y'all probably still think that person is cool. Imagine your
finna eat?
self-esteem being so low. You resorting to voodoo and witchcraft as if you don't have to pay it back. And money that much of rent. Could you imagine being that much of a weak bitch?
When she came out and said this, I thought to myself, okay, she's probably being a little bit dramatic. It probably wasn't even like that, especially because it was he say, she say. The reason many of us thought that, especially me, was because Cardi B is known to be Catholic. But I did take it with a grain of salt because you don't put things past anybody, especially because most people who practice voodoo, Santeria, or even magic, they're sworn under oath to not practice publicly or tell anybody of their beliefs unless absolutely necessary.
Because you cannot ask God to do something bad for your children. You feel me? So I just be like, God, handle my enemies the way that you want to handle them. I don't ever have to do no weird freaky deaky shit. People have found pictures of me and Pepita Grande. Ya know Pepita Grande, she's a staple in the Dominican Republic, and they have been making memes that she's my grandmother because like I don't do none of that shit. Not only do I don't do that shit, I don't practice that shit.
Cardi made it very clear that she doesn't practice that kind of stuff. It's nonsense, it's BS, and she keeps posting under the rumors. You know, she posted this little hocus pocus clip saying, "Oh, this Halloween," just poking fun at the people for their nonsense. But the bars still don't take their word for it because the bars know that they don't trust Cardi B. And they were quick to pull up receipts and look at Cardi B, alluding to the fact that she definitely got ties to that kind of stuff.
Have you ever did black magic on the guy?
That's a little bit too casual. Nobody just casually goes around asking people. Oh, haven't you done it? It's not because the party didn't want to outright admit it, but she wanted to see if somebody else would admit it first. Yeah.
I wonder did she do black magic on Papa Bear? That's probably why he can't talk.
This was old research clip from before she was famous. On top of that, the Bronx even found an old picture of Cardi B from when she was a stripper, where she clearly has a altar with a bunch of offerings and food lying around. Now, that seemed a little bit odd. How Cardi B was quick to announce the photo of the Bronx style, and she quickly said, that's not Santeria, that's Catholicism, and it's happening in Christian homes. We make altars with candles of Christ, baby Jesus or Virgin Mary. Why can't you show respect to your past names as well? Learn people's religion, uncultured swine, before you get them confused. And she then told us the photos of the deceased, backing up and educating those who thought that she was doing Santeria. So of course, we all pretty much put the rumors to rest, and we all just thought maybe Nicki Minaj would just believe Mason's rumor until recently. So if y'all didn't know, Cardi B recently went to
Please eat one of them fucking crackers. You finna piss me off.
Talking about cheating, talking about the fact that her husband is jealous, and she made it clear that she had a weird awakening about who her husband was, and how he was draining her energy and holding her back from being blessed.
Thank you for my kids, though. All three of them. I don't regret none of them. But I regret shoes. I don't regret my kids. You good, Daddy. You alright. I regret none of them. Not none of them. Not none of them.
I forgot I was gonna lie for a minute.
I'm still looking all in this looking. You're not looking there.
Cardi B is also having to take accountable for her husband.
Cause why would I dig in my feet and then smell it?
The fact that she wants to separate herself from Offset is the fact that she's the breadwinner. She's worth $30 million, and Offset is worth so much less than her. And due to that, Offset was so that in order to maintain his lifestyle, his trips, his homes, and his cars, he feels that Cardi B owes his support. And that caught many of us off guard, especially Cardi B. And within that same week, Cardi B put up a really odd post on her Instagram story when it did hit the public Offset went to support of this animation of an entity and deity known as Ochosi. Ochosi, for those who didn't know, is involved in the Yoruba religion, Santeria, Bikini, and Kundalon, and oftentimes practices in Brazil. And oftentimes when people seek him, they're trying to seek him for protection, justice, divine energy, balance, opportunity, prosperity, good health, and protection from leeches, poor allegations, symbols. That's what oftentimes seek him. Now, when it comes to the Orisha, the beings of the same spirit, it's not all evil. It just depends on who's using it. A lot of these entities that even some of your babes work with, like Beyonce, for example, she works Oshun. Oshun is a symbol of femininity, prosperity, good wealth, and notoriety. Beyonce works with her, and Beyonce has to give her offering. Hell, when they got her the offering. Y'all remember Beyonce's song, Hold Up? And remember when y'all was singing that all summer? Yeah. Beyonce literally gave y'all an offering because she did a whole music video dedicated to Oshun. Wearing some of her outfits, wearing some of her attire, doing performance that are based on her outfits, based on her colors. Yeah, Beyonce works with that entity. And a lot of times she works with these entities that give you things such as wine, water, honey, gold, and so much more. And a lot of your babes practices. Hell, even the bitches with Black Lives Matter, the bitches that with Black Lives Matter, that sound Black Lives Matter, that fraudulent ass organization, yeah, their bitches were witches as well, and they also were these entities. Remember when y'all was saying, I can't breathe off of her? Yeah, y'all were helping them resurrect spirits.
It's a very important practice. Hashtags are for us are way more than a hashtag. It is literally us resurrecting spirits so they can work through us to get the work that we need to get done. Always, in my tradition, you offer things that your loved one who passed away would want, whether it's like honey or tobacco, things like that.
Did you know that? Anyway, that was the video that I already made. And a lot of your babes practice as well.
So if I wanted Michael Jackson to come in this apartment right now, if I wanted to bring Michael Jackson's spirit in this apartment right now, all I need is Propofol. Set it up with them candles and all that shit right there. And I can have Mike in here and put his spirit in my body, bitch. I'm gonna practice it. Yeah, I'm scared of it. Fuck around and run from me in the wheel. Shit might be real for real. You be scared. So
Elections are spiritual beings. So basically, Cardi was started wearing elections that pay homage to a certain deity and spirit. And people obviously does it off to the side or didn't pay it in mind because most people aren't fully informed. But I knew exactly what those were when I saw them. And she had those on because usually to have those on, that's a broad sign that they've just been initiated in a religion. And aleki is the Yoruba word in West African religion for spiritual beings. A lot of times these beings have to be soaked in river water, they have to be soaked in honey, coconut water, and sometimes there has to be a prayer that's chanted to pay homage to the spirit that's going to be serving and the spirit that's going to be blessing and protecting your life in your future. Recently, a TikToker posted a video saying how she picked up on Cardi B's spiritual attire.
Let's talk about the most spiritual celebrities. And today I'm talking about Cardi B, her Linkins, her Orisha, and just all that good stuff. So there's several pictures of Cardi B wearing her Linkins. If y'all aren't familiar with what Linkins are, they're basically these very symbolic necklaces that basically, represents an Orisha. Trophy is a divine hunter and a symbol of justice and precision. And he has a deep connection to the forest and wild animals.
My name is Kennedy Jackson. Please feel free to give her a follow because she was one of the first people to actually follow to the attention of everybody. And after she did this video, Cardi B was quick to comment her colors representing her entity, which then confirmed it. So Cardi B definitely is involved with some religions such as Santeria, Wikini, Okolon, or even Voodoo.
Can you fucking believe this shit? And you don't know how to people nothing. That'll happen. Can you imagine being that much of a weak bitch?
So it all ties back to what Nicki Minaj told us 3 years ago. Cardi B swore up and down that she was religious and didn't fuck with shit like that. But now 3 years later, you do. Now, I'm not going to judge Cardi B in a negative way for being involved in that kind of stuff, because oftentimes people use these kind of practices for protection and peace, even to our innocent practices and kind of stuff that involved with religion. She felt a heavy spiritual weight lifted off of her, and she wasn't shy to admit that at the neck dollar when she wore colors paying homage to it.
This was paying homage to the Yoruba culture and the women who pay honor to the deity. They wore white armor because they represented transformation and spirituality. That's where I am right now. Because I'm at peace, I fought for the peace that I found now. I feel like I'm in a transformation from the old me to a new me.
And it's not just her. You can even ask Mr. Michael B. Jordan, your favorite actor this year. Michael B. Jordan, you gotta know, is a Babalawo. A Babalawo is a high voodoo spiritual priestess. They're basically spiritual specialists. And people oftentimes take them for things such as mental clarity, feel like they've been spiritually attacked, or you feel like your ex won't leave you alone. You can go to someone like Michael B. Jordan. And then on top of that, if you feel like you want to be connected to the deity, entity with the saint for protection and peace and prosperity, even if you feel like traditional religion isn't working for you, you would go to someone like Michael B. Jordan, who's heavily involved in that stuff.
Jordan. The B stands for Bakari, which means a noble promise.
Correct.
Yeah, right. Who gave you that name, and how do you think it shaped the man you are today?
I'm a Babalawo with my mom when I was born. I'm a Babalawo with my mom when I was born. I got the name, fresh out the womb. And I just try to, live in that purpose, every day since.
Notice how he's a little bit awkward about talking about it, how he's dancing around, even addressing it. He volunteered that information, and it's very obvious that Michael B. Jordan definitely doesn't want to talk about it because people who practice that kind of shit usually are sworn under oath to not overshare about it. Hell, even P. Diddy has one of these entities tatted on his back. He has Urzuli tatted on his back. And y'all think that it's just money, politics, and all that stuff that got Diddy off. Yeah, there was some other forces that got him off too, but that's a whole other video that I don't even think people are ready for it. Santeria, voodoo, Pompano, these are closed religions. So we also these little kids on TikTok or these fake little witches or fake little spiritualists on TikTok saying, oh yeah, I just got abducted into it and this is how you do this spell, this ritual. Yeah, all phonies, all frauds, well, 90% of them are. You can't go around telling people these kind of things. They have to be initiated. But when you watch movies like Sinners, when you see things like spiritual practices being promoted by the likes of Kalani and so much more, it just shows you that Cardi B was seeking protection. Kalani, for example, came out and said that she was off the regular de Ocha because she claimed that she was at risk of losing everything and she was going through a spiritual attack for her personal life and people in the industry.
Shout out to everyone in here committed to their spirituality, committed to their growth, committed to serving those who are before them and honoring them in every single thing that they do. So I'm going to dedicate this to not the people in here, but the people above all of you that are here surrounding you, the people behind me that you can't see that are back here, my whole army that's sitting right in this spotlight with me. And remember that when we honor them with this song, it's a joy and happiness. It's a very serious time in my religion, an Afro-Cuban religion called La Lucha. It is derivative of the Yoruba people in West Africa. And it was brought to Cuba, kind of the birth child of the West African religion, and it developed.
How did you find that?
It found me.
Okay.
When you enter it, have a conversation with somebody, they explain that the belief is that it's relevant to every single person, on this planet is delivered from the energy that we live with. I ended up coming to some amazing elders who actually revealed to me that I was on a really short path to losing everything I was or being sick or dying, or things like that, and I believe I myself again.
And because how evil and crazy the industry can be, and how, you make low energy moves that involve sexual liberation, but it's really low energy shit that's meant to keep the community in a chokehold and make the pockets of multi-millionaires rich. Cardi B obviously had this protection elsewhere. And sometimes people do this stuff, they do it because they feel like sometimes God isn't enough. Like that sucks for some of y'all to hear, but for some people they feel that way. I'm not saying I feel that way, but some people use these entities and these spirits as a tool for, if God is moving too slow or not the way they would want, they reach out to these entities that are still on earth. And a lot of times they'll give you a lot of things such as blessings, opportunities. You want a new financial opportunity, you want to see if your ex is really for you. You can speak to them and tell them to send you dreams and subliminals and so many things like that and synchronicities. And a lot of times they will connect with you and protect you from things that could have went badly. It does sound like divination and witchcraft, those are our religion, but to be fair, a lot of these cultures,
I'm finna look that shit up. I believe it. I ain't gonna practice it though. I want to know more.
Spirits follow you when you get involved with that stuff. You open a door, a portal that you don't know about. You're calling on things in your life that you don't know about. Do not get involved in that stuff. You see that stuff, you turn your head away just like I did. Because guess what? My life, spirits follow you when you get involved in that stuff. You open Hoodoo and voodoo are both African American spiritual practices, but they have some key differences. Hoodoo is more focused on the natural environment, while voodoo is a religion with a strong emphasis on connection with the spirit world. Hoodoo, also known as voodoo work, involves the use of herbs, roots, and other natural objects for spiritual and medicinal purposes, and is often used for protection, luck and love spells. Voodoo also incorporates Christian elements and is often practiced alongside Christianity. Voodoo is a religion that originated in present-day Benin and Togo, but evolved into the practice closely associated with Haiti by way of the transatlantic slave trade. It involves the worship of spirits called Loa, and practitioners use ritual objects to communicate with these spirits. Voodoo has a hierarchical priesthood, litany, prayers, and rituals much like other organized religions.
Julio on how he does his voodoo.
Can you describe the voodoo scene?
That's a big bag of full of good that will hang something.
This is what a typical voodoo ritual looks like in Benin. But based on pop culture depictions, you might think voodoo was all about human sacrifice and putting curses on people. That stigma plagues voodoo believers like Martine Souza, a voodoo priestess and historian who has spent almost 20 years trying to demystify her faith. What's the actual source of all the stigma towards voodoo?
You know, all the stigma started when Europeans started to come to Africa. The Catholic Europeans, you know, when they came here, they saw the sort of unity between us. And they know that Africans, they are very strong people. How can we fragilize them? How can we take over those people? I think we will start to tell them that the God that they are worshiping is evil. They should follow our religion. That's how it started.
Reports of ritual crimes continue to cast a shadow over the voodoo community. In 2020, a 7-year-old girl was kidnapped and killed in an incident many attributed to the religion, but worshippers of Isuza dismiss any link. Blood sacrifice is pretty central to voodoo.
Yeah.
But there's also the association with human sacrifice, ritual crimes. How do you grapple with that as a voodoo believer?
We don't sacrifice a human being for voodoo. It happens in the old days, but not now. Voodoo is not negative. Witchcraft is different from voodoo. Witchcraft is the power that people have to fly, to turn themselves into birds or cats or something different, to come to your house, take your soul, make you sick. They can even turn somebody's soul into a goat or chicken and eat it.
Have you seen that?
Mm-hmm.
You've seen
Mm-hmm.
a bird
Mm-hmm.
turn into a human.
Yes. And it's because of those people that we are working very hard. Because we need to protect people. And Trump, my identity here, Trump is always fighting the evil people.
Voodoo's reach is global. There are an estimated 30 million voodoo members just in West Africa, and even more anywhere else with a history of slavery.
All the people who were enslaved, they had their own religion. And today, in New Orleans, in Cuba, in Haiti, in Brazil, in Latin America, we have voodoo there today because of them, because of those people who left. Every generation, we have to live with it.
It honors that history with an annual voodoo festival, which would have been possible 30 years ago. Voodoo worship was suppressed by France and all its African and Caribbean colonies, driving it underground even after independence. This had a lasting impact.